So I told y'all, I don't know if it's just them messing with my AI or if they really got on AI and made them censor a lot more. Because this joint did help me out a lot more, definitely when the paid version, even the free version. The free version is that's why I was like, man, I deserve to pay this $20. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people hate on Chat GPT and, you know what I'm saying, things like that. I like the perplexity too, and I like using actually both of them. If somebody know better ones and stuff like that, that's convenient because I'm time. The time be everything. But anyway, the way I use Chat GPT, basically, I asked them to create a fictional story about something that's realistic, since they want to keep denying that gang stalking and people are not being targeted and stuff like that, or not denying it but downplaying it, and offering mental help, and not the mental help we really need, because the coping and the therapy is what's needed, not no correction on our part. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I can't say every individual. Y'all might need some work. Most individuals do. All of us do. Actually, that's why we here. But anyway, so I just asked it. I'm like, what could be the possible reasons for me not to done nothing to nobody, to become disabled and basically be gang stalked and people betray me, and for my children's mother, and her people to, what motives do they have, man? Because I really don't fucking know. I don't know what motives could they have. So I had to basically trick AI into basically writing me a fictional story using realistic, but I wanted it to be real. I told him, look, man, I want it to be real. You know what I'm saying? Realistic. So I want you to keep it real and, tell me every way somebody realistically would be, trying to do this. Well, I can't say I said every. Let me read it. So, well, this is AI response. Got it. Staying strictly in fictional but realistic territory and not changing any of our details. Below are plausible motives and how alleged gang stalking style tactics could be used to, that's what I had to throw in there, to allege. You know what I'm saying? You gotta help AI, you gotta cover this behind, man. You know what I'm saying? We be looking out, we gotta look out for them too, cause they got on AI ass. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I seen some trials and stuff like that. But anyway. So gang stalking style tactics could be used to achieve specific outcomes in this exact scenario. Realistic motives the enemy and compromised family could have: capture the settlement money, get access to the payout without leaving a clear paper trail. Why this fits is he's disabled, received a large settlement, refused to sign a gag order, so they may want to punish, control him, and she has access to personal identifiers. You know what I'm saying? They speaking on my children's mother. How they might try in the story, push him into stress decisions, rush loans, repairs, legal help, medical situation solutions, moving plans. You know what I'm saying? Now, all of this did come about, y'all. When I was reaching out for help about being gang stalked, it was people talking about, I can relocate me for what? I'm invested in this place, you know what I'm saying? And they sabotaging me being able to secure my investments. And people are trying to change up agreements that we made of me doing stuff in here. I'm not investing in this house, working in this house, and managing this house, investing my money in this house for nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? To be pushed out, or to just walk in. And when it came up and she was trying to play that game, you know what I'm saying? Anytime I asked what's going on, why is the house not in our name? You know what I'm saying? Once I seen it was a lie, that, what was going on. And even with the because I was mad at it's supposed to be in a rent to own, but come to find out it's not even that. You know what I'm saying? And we on a month to month rental lease, and I'm investing in this place, and she showed me no like, and she was like, "But you living here?" I'm like, what? You expect me to live here and pay rent and fix this place out, manage it, destroy bed butts for years? The whole time, damn near the whole time, I'm telling y'all. Up until I was fighting these Seans, man. Like, but let's get back into it. You know what I'm saying? So this is just my scenario, and ask AI to do it for you to kind of figure out what could be going on with you. Because it's been a lot about me lately. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest. And maybe it should be. You know what I mean? But whatever. Force him out of the house. Housing agreement. Remove him so the property or equity stays with her family. Town network. The town network. Why it fits. He's heavily invested. She lies about the title. Father never switched it. And he's being blocked from fixing it up. That's what's going on, son. That's what's been going on. Intercepting my packages, predator bill feet industries, and everybody using their resources and they control and leverage to block me in any way. Intercepting all my Amazon packages and all my packages, including my stimulus money. We ain't gonna forget about my 2 stimulus checks, damn near $2,000. Still don't got. You know what I'm saying? So force him out of the house in agreement or whatever. And I'm like, come on, man. I'm not one of them dudes, man. Create repair paralysis. Contractors canceled. Definitely what was happening. What I tell y'all, I had the floor supposed to be getting put down in the kitchen way before the washer and dryer and refrigerator even got here. And I had her father friend. She called him Mr. Fox. He works for the Springfield School District as well. He was supposed to be putting in windows in my place. Never. He slouched on me, and I was asking him about putting down the floor too. But you know what I'm saying? That happened for sure. Contractors canceled, materials disappeared. Materials ain't disappeared though. Inspections fell repeatedly, utility problems, definitely having some electrical and, you know what I'm saying, and different problems around here. They definitely like to show they white supremacy, you know what I'm saying, they white supremacist. You see what they doing with my internet, my ISP. They definitely do it and will definitely get to the people and make them stalk you in those ISP trucks. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It just is what it is. Retaliation for refusing a gag order. Punish or deter him from speaking. Suing or reporting. For sure, son. I've been trying to get a lawyer. I was out there in the pandemic at lawyers' offices, man. Disabled, going through like crazy. Well, I'm still disabled, but crazy stuff. You don't understand the position I was in, son. I had times where I thought I was losing my vision completely. I had times where I thought I was losing my legs completely, y'all. Like y'all really don't understand. Let me get back into this. Cause getting a little emotional. I ain't been like, you know what I'm saying, this feel good. You know what I'm saying? My fucking self, son. Self-love. See, and that's one of the other things spiritually I gotta work on for sure. Control him through this disability, vulnerability. Exactly. They predators. They preyed on somebody when they became disabled, when they thought I was down and out, son. They was preying on me, man. They was planning against me, man. Make him appear unstable and unreliable. Control through disability, vulnerability. And I'm going to show you the screenshots. This ain't my words, y'all. And I'm going to show you exactly what I put in AI. Goal, make him appear unstable, unreliable, so others can take over decisions, man. This is why I tell you, if you disabled, fight, man. I don't care who you trust, who you thought you could trust or whatever, or make sure. Cross all T's, dot all I's, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Property, parenting. Definitely, I tell you, they trying to fuck with my children right now. They went and put my children in the school system after we was homeschooling our children. I was actually doing classes with my children. Just all of a sudden, she started switching everything, man. She started, listen, let me tell you how the switch up went. She started doing the classes with my son. Yes, it was, I wasn't complaining though. You know what I'm saying? But some days I did have to chill because of my conditions and certain things like that. But he ain't never missed nothing because of it. I was making it work and I was doing good with my son. She started doing that. And at the same time, she started painting over good paint in the house. She started trying to cover up things that I did with cheap paint and stuff like that. At the same time, around the same time, or a little bit before that, I had my own EBT card. Now, this is after they forced me on SSI and everything. I had my own EBT. No, I think I probably did have my EBT. No, I don't know. I still got it. I had my own EBT card just out of nowhere. Magically, my benefits is now on her card, and she's saying they did it without my consent or nothing. All of this just happened, son. I never heard of nothing like this happen ever before. And she said they did it because I'm her children's father and I live here. You know what I'm saying? But I would think they would have to talk to me first, and verify with me. But that's another story. But let's continue to go through this though. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just telling y'all the funny shit that just all coincidentally happened at the same time, and how this shit was going on, man. And maybe even me talking through this shit, because I ain't even read all this, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I told you my time be on. Like, I be trying to get just certain important shit done and build spiritually and physically. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of shit I got to work on. So time is not, you know what I'm saying? And these scumbags take too much time. Just me getting in accounts, as y'all can see. Regular stuff. Keep the property in her family. Her father preserves control of the deed, title, avoid and transfer that would give the man legal leverage, because I didn't say it was me. Why it fits. Houses in your name. Lie plus father never switched it. Town power connection. This is the setup, man. It's sad to see black people, a black man, a black daughter, do this to a black man who stood up for this family. I'm gonna show y'all everything again I didn't put in this house, man. And then it was getting rubbed in my face like I feel like a single parent. And you got a remote job because of me. You know what I'm saying? Because because you selling me out, you got a remote job, son. Like, come on, man. I'm not trying down nobody, though. You know what I'm saying? Still, I'm not trying down nobody, man. Maybe it was fair. Maybe it was a little, you got in and now they done tied you in and now you feel like you over your head, but you damn sure ain't selling me the fuck out. And damn sure your father and y'all gonna pay for this, for what I put into this fucking house for sure. And any deal made and pertaining to it, I will be involved in, period, motherfuckers. And it's just like that. I ain't taking it back either. Because it's just been disrespectful shit, man. Cover up fraud or misrepresentation. Goal, prevent exposure or lies to agencies like Social Security or courts. Why it fits, you already have her on record lying about ownership. If you don't know, she told Social Security it was a rent to own. You know what I'm saying? So they heard what was going on. It's on record. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's on record, son. You know what I mean? So they aim to discredit him first. He's paranoid, unstable, vindictive. I haven't heard any of these things, but what I been reacting to instead of responding to sometimes is the betrayal and manipulation, and they're just switching up lying, and they know that that's why they constantly use her and pressure her. I do think they pressuring her, man. This girl has dropped so much weight. It don't make no sense. When we're sitting there talking and they see us, bonding, I tell you, like on weekends and shit, as long as she ain't working, I ain't interrupting something, or she don't think I'm recording her. If she thinks I'm recording, she gets silent and stuff like that. But yeah, when as far as when we talking and bonding or something or anything, they will start roaring and revving engines, and just making a presence known, like we're listening, we're watching y'all. These are scumbags, for sure, scumbags. So this is why I give her the benefit of the doubt for so long. This is why but no, I'm not gonna fucking let you be used to set me up. And then from the way you responded to me and just blatantly lying and then giving your body away and putting me in jeopardy and all, no, motherfucker, I'm gonna, if you scared of something, they exposing you, I'm gonna show you. Cause you doing shit, I'm gonna expose you, son. It just is, you're gonna expose yourself. You know what I'm saying? The fuck out of here. You're not gonna be supposed to be going to get my children and shit like that, and you meeting up with these creeps. I don't know what the fuck you could be doing. Getting our food picked up by them just to go meet with them. Get the fuck out of here, son. You got my children around fucking predators. Because if people are watching us have sex in the house, listening to, and let me say this, because I'm going to put it out there like this. Something that my girl like being done to her, she's insecure about it. So I know she would never tell another man about that she liked that. So for a man to do that to her, he had to know it's been being done to her. A absolute fucking predator, son. But no, she is 100% that she's been having sex with the same motherfuckers that's monitoring our house, man. 100%. This morning, like I say, the video I shot, is no way. You going? Come on, is that another coincidence? Like, these are fucking perverted predators. Why wouldn't I tell the people about these people? You know what I'm saying? And why would mentally have to be wrong with you, or it would have to be fair? I love this girl. You know what I'm saying? She's like, again, she gave me the best gifts of my life. Like some of them, because I got more than them kids. But I would never try to discredit. But no, motherfucker, if you're doing it to yourself. You're expecting me to be silent about this. You're fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? And I already told people that was never happening. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I actually, did it was silent for too long. And I still be being too passive. Fuck no. Y'all niggas is violating. These niggas, I'm sorry, excuse my language, y'all. I am going to clean it up for sure. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, y'all. I apologize if you have sensitive ears to certain words I say sometimes. But for sure, this is no. Nah. Would you want me to not tell you these type of people around your children? Would you not want that? Would you not want that? Would you not want me to expose people out here straight being fucking hypocrites? Like professing one thing but sitting there going along with this shit? Get out of here, man. Fucking lying. Explain yourself. I might put up all my videos back up, because I did make shit private, man, but this shit got to be, it is what it is. So okay, administrative harassment, permits, inspections, utilities, trash code, enforcement. Now, this is stuff that he might have been threatened with. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. Not only did I ever think that she would do some of the stuff she did, even though I'm not as close to him, from what I got from him, and I usually have fucking good discernment, man, with people. Like, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that kind of blinds. I knew it was always like, but he was honest about it, and I was honest about what the way I wasn't going for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I mean? That was our relationship, but I never would have thought he would do no scumbag shit. Now, what I did think was him and Nicholas was always working together. Now, that I did always think. Like, I always felt like Nicholas was this little spy. That's why I ain't fuck with him like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he always had something to say. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people that's older is like that, and he's a lot older than he looked. I'm not gonna lie. But it just is what it is. Yeah, I always suspected him and Nicholas kind of working together. And him using Nick. I expected it, though. You know why I expected it? Because as a father, it's something I might would have done. You understand what I'm saying? Not in my fucking house, though. Not in the privacy of my house. I would never allow nobody to spy on nobody in the privacy of my children's house. Are you fucking kidding me? Never. Don't matter. But this is things he may have been getting done. Besides me, block repairs. That was definitely me, for sure. D-Dre House, they was definitely drilling holes in my foundation. That's why you see me, and I did a podcast talking about it. That's why you see me, getting flooded down here sometimes. And I had to buy shit to pump out the wood. I gotta buy all these tools and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, son. This is an investment. So anyway, administrative harassment. Block repairs, degrade house, justify evictions, termination laws, examples and story, permits laws, inspections, reschedules endlessly, contradictory. They was rescheduling at first and then just stopped answering and shit. As far as like some of the people I had to do the floor and stuff like that. Contradictory requirements. I don't even know what all that's about, but you know, it is what it is. Trash utility disputes used to rack up fees, fines, and non-compliance documentation. I think that was happening. I think he was saying he was getting some disputes, and I mean some fees and stuff, fines and stuff like that, and might be some non-compliant stuff. He might have been getting hit with that stuff. I'm not saying the man came around here with his windows busted out at the beginning. But again, if I see him in these traffic campaigns and stuff like that, but that could show that he was being forced, that they try to intimidate people, man. These is they are some, I gotta watch my man. I guess it's getting better. That I was getting humble, son, for sure. I was getting humble. You know what I'm saying? I never did that like that. I couldn't even. Thank you. All praise due to the Most High, for sure. I asked and it's starting to happen. We gonna work on it. You know what I'm saying? That's my promise. Reputation destruction, smear campaigns, outcome. I never heard nothing. No, I be. Y'all hear the trash? I be talking. So I be wanting to hear something. You know what I'm saying? Outcome. Make him seem untrustworthy so nobody helps. Lawyers, contractors, neighbors, agencies, examples. This is why it's so important for me to explain the situation I was in all regards, how I was boxing. You know what I'm saying? Because I get, no. And I still think my lawyers did an awesome job, and I paid my lawyers, man. You know what I'm saying? I made sure they got paid. I wasn't trying to just take the money and run away. I was trying not to settle the case until I found out completely what was wrong with me, man. You know what I'm saying? That was the problem. You know what I'm saying? And people wanted to settle the case, and they wanted to leverage my pain medication over my head, man. And that was the problem. And I cursed out a doctor because he tried to treat me like I was a dope fiend or something. Like he was going to leverage my medication over my head. So when he did that, I was like, nah. He was like, oh, I was like, of course the fuck you gonna give it to me. What the fuck are you talking about? You know, I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse my language, but yeah, it just is what it is. I'm not saying this stuff in a mildest way. So at the end of the day, I'm not wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what happened to me, man. I'm the victim here. You know what I'm saying? He like, I'm still going to give it to you, but, you know, suggesting them needles in my neck. Nah, son. For sure, you going to still give it to me. And you know what? I'm definitely further. I ain't telling this, though, but in my head, I'm further away from them needles for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely glad I never did that. For they would have destroyed me, son. It just is what it is. Well, no, I'm not gonna say they would have did that, because the Most High is amazing. They they can't do nothing without the permission, and it just is what it is. But so the oh, what I was saying. So yeah, he didn't give me my pain medication. He's like, well, now I'm not going to give it to you. I was like, what? It's like, how do a doctor, what? How, what? Even if you felt that way in the deepest of your soul, son, and it's like, I hate this mother. Son, you going to do that? Oxycodone, son. Y'all, first of all, and y'all been making me take more of it. I was taking less of it. I wanted strong oxycodone that I could take less of, so I could just take it when I really need it, man. Come on, that's simple. Or just pay for my medical marijuana. I don't even want that oxycodone at all. You know what I'm saying? Come on, son. You know, I gotta control you, son. So it's not only first it was, this is bad. We don't want him taking it. You know, it's healthier options. Then it went from you know, the dose was low, it wasn't high enough. So when they had to up the dose, they was like, oh, we don't really, you know, it's health. Then he had more of this shit in his system. Come on, son. Yo, that's why I don't take oxycodone. I been could get it. Come on, man, for years. But anyway, so the reputation, and speaking on that, you see the dude commenting, dope fiend. I use marijuana. I could have oxycodone. Dope fiend where? So reputation destruction. So that's the only thing I seen them try to say, like, you know, even on the internet. I'm literally like a saint out here, son. For sure. I do nothing but look for ways to help people and become a better person, man. Become a better, even children's father. Okay, that's what I gotta call myself. I don't even know I don't know. Reactive abuse engineering. Okay. Get him. I never heard it described that way. We looking that up. Reactive abuse engineering for sure. Get him to explode so they can paint him as a problem. This is nonstop, all day. Nonstop noise, son. For sure. They've been picking up the noise lately, too. I might record a little of it just to let y'all hear. They've been picking up the noise in traffic campaigns. You know what I'm saying? I don't record none of it, like stuff like that no more, but I might just record it just to let y'all hear how noisy the quiet town of Morton, Pennsylvania is. Because when you look up Morton, Pennsylvania, that's what they're going to say. They're going to call it a quiet town. And they weren't lying. Even with auto mechanic shops here, before all of this, it was very quiet. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? They know how to do stuff quietly. They do stuff like this purposefully because they scumbags, and it just is what it is. Surveillance intent. Oh, okay. Let me see. Partner. Okay. Reactive abuse engineering. I didn't even read it. Outcomes. Get him to explode so they can paint him as the problem. Partner cheating openly. Disrespect around these scumbags at that, and with these scumbags. Bait and arguments. Denying obvious facts. Denying obvious facts, but that's proof, man. We got, like, I don't even see why she would put herself and do that. Like, that's just crazy. Accidental sabotage, key missing, Appointments ruined. I ain't really go through that. And she take care of me. I ain't gonna lie. That she do sexually and everything. She don't deny nothing. Deny me no food, no nothing. Like, yeah, she would be the perfect one to to use. The girl kind of spoiled me. Well, not spoiled me, but she definitely, because I don't think she can. She's capable of spoiling me. But no, she goes out of her way for me since she met me, man. Girl rubbed my back the fuck to sleep. That's what I'm saying. I know how she is. This girl bought me at Xbox, like, at the beginning. This girl always fucking loved me. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. I won't dispute that. I will just say that she is. I don't know. I'm not even gonna call names. You know what I'm saying? I let the facts land where they may. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I end up not putting out podcasts and stuff. Because I ain't calling. I'm just going to say what's happening to me. So surveillance, intimidation, partner cheating, and yeah, yes, that definitely pissed me off. Until you see it being used, you know what I'm saying, for show. But surveillance, intimidation, create the feeling of omnipresence, fear, censorship, isolation. Did I? Yeah, I think I said that right. Create the feeling of omnipresence, fear, self-censorship, isolation. People showing up where he is repeatedly, coincidentally. Encounters, car pacing for show. You don't see nothing but this going on the quiet town of Morton. This was a quiet block for show. A neighbor's watching, besides specific times, you know what I'm saying? And even at those specific times is exhausted. It was never like that, never like this. Not needing real omniscience, I ain't gonna try to pronounce it, and I just did. Just enough repeated incidents to make him feel constantly observed. All right, y'all. Y'all know what time it's about to be. Anyway, let's get through it. Legal pressure, paper terrorism, outcomes, drain money, time, make him abandon the house or settle unfavorable terms. Exactly. Non-stop, man. First Jones was to force me on SSI. I told y'all financially, I was doing good in the stock market. I was saving my oldest SSID checks because I wasn't on SSI. I didn't apply for SSI for like 2 years after. I missed out on all that fucking money. I should have, did what I did, trying to do the right thing. Whole time I'm being attacked by white supremacist scumbags, and we ain't gonna call names. I'm sorry. I apologize for saying that. I don't apologize for saying what I said. If that makes sense. I apologize to y'all ears if you're sensitive, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to turn you away from the truth. Outcomes, drain money, time, make him abandon the house or settle on unfavorable terms, man. Civil complaints. I ain't heard none, but I'm pretty sure because they sent a bunch of the Karen to stalk me, son. They use a bunch of these Karens, the girl Karens too, the old ones. I can't even call them. Say. All right. Nuisance complaints, protective orders, bogus code complaints, using paperwork to force court appearances and create records against him. After this, I ain't got to say nothing else, son. For sure, I know the Most High is. I ain't got to say nothing else. For sure, son. This is why AI been my... I'm chilling. Financial strangulation. Outcome, push him into desperation so he signs something sales agreement, termination, N- NDA, POA. They don't want to negotiate with me, son. Let me get my fucking justice. They don't want to negotiate with, even though they got the money. They got the money for sure, son. But they don't want to negotiate with me, son. From what they took from me, son, they don't want to negotiate with me. Identity-based disruptions in your plot. She has the SSN device, account lock, password resource. I don't know what all that is, but she definitely do have all my personal. I trusted this girl with my life, man. I literally I trusted this girl with my life, son. I trusted her with my most prized possessions. You know what I'm saying? Which is hers, so which supposed to be hers, but I can't say that. I can't say it's her most prized possessions, but they damn sure my most prized possessions. But and she gave them to me. You know what I'm saying? But I trust her with everything. I trust her. She had my social security number. She had every fucking thing. She got everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, everything. When I went 2 years without a phone, only phone number I could be reached through was her phone. When I went in my family events, I sent her and my replacement with my children to represent me. You know what I'm saying? To my family events, son. You know what I'm saying? So somebody could be in the house protecting the house. So, yes, I trusted this girl with fucking everything. You know what I'm saying? I never would have thought this shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, psychological leverage. Co-opting family members. Okay, co-opting family members. Children's mother under control. Psychological leverage. Credible messengers against him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying when I described her. She like I said, take care of me, son. Not take care of me. I take care of my motherfucking self, but she was definitely, she did her job. You know what I'm saying? That's what I should say. Because no, motherfucker, I put in work too, I would never let a motherfucker just take care of me. You know what I'm saying? As you will see. And that's maybe where she got in her head. Like, and wasn't really seeing everything. No, she ain't get it in her head. Them motherfuckers put it in her head to say it, and they told her to say it. That's what happened. You know, because like, you don't look around. I'm just like, what? Like, I almost slipped, y'all. Y'all gotta get on me too, son. You know what I mean? I gotta clean it up. Dependency, leverage, money, housing, childcare, threats of losing support. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff they could have been threatening her with. You know what I'm saying? Blackmail, secret shame. If you don't help, we'll expose such and such. Narrative grooming. Repeating a story until family believes it. He's an abuser. He's unstable. He's the danger. Now listen. I told this girl, listen, if this ain't love, and a man that understands the severity of the situation, if this ain't love, I told this girl, it's nothing they can blackmail you with and hold over my head. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, it's 123. Y'all be getting hit with them Jones. I got get hit with them Saint Jones because it's just showing me, son. It's simple as I like A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Just explaining myself, son, who I am with proof. Like, it's just so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? All praise due to the Most High. But I told her, it's nothing they can leverage over your head, man. It's nothing. It's nothing they can hold. These is the scum of the scummish. The scum of the scummish. It's nothing they can leverage over your head. You know what I'm saying? What you did with anybody, nothing. Listen, man, I done played all that shit through my head because I know they got leverage. There's nothing they can hold over your head. You know what I'm saying? So I got that out of the way. I just wanted to make that perfectly clear. So it's kind of like, I'm like, yo, it's not, but, again, guilt and people own insecurity, You know, or maybe she like, he ain't gonna, ain't no, he ain't gonna. Maybe it is something that bad, and definitely with these cult like activities and shit like that, especially around here, it's damn sure a cult for sure. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that shit is yeah, they be doing some crazy shit and making people do crazy shit and just to get leverage. So check out my podcast that I exposed on that for sure. The stuff that they be doing in these shows, making them do the what is it, humiliation rituals. I'm learning about these different things. I didn't know about uh love bombing. I didn't know about gangstalking. I didn't know about none of these shows really like that. Like yeah, the people are sick out here. I didn't really pay attention to Jezebel. I had to go and look that up. I had to go and look these spirits and stuff up. Like it's really spiritual warfare we going through, y'all. I'm not on fraud. And it just is what it is. But yeah, I was unaware of certain things, or I didn't pay enough attention. If he seeks help, he gets labeled. If he resists, he looks guilty. Exactly, son. Exactly. It was like, yeah, go get a therapist. I'm like, fuck y'all, son. I'm not gonna get no fucking therapist. First of all, I don't need no therapist. I should be a therapist. You know what I'm saying? To help a therapist come back to reality a little bit sometime. Because, come on, man. Who would hear all that bullshit and not need a therapist? You know what I'm saying? All day. You know what I'm saying? So I would be a therapist. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a therapist from the most high. So I'm one of the most highest therapists on this earth for sure. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. And I stand on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to dispute anybody, because when I be studying these therapists, I'm like, why are you teaching me stuff that I be doing, son? Like I be know the most high be putting this in me, son. And so I would challenge any therapist for sure. You know what I'm saying? I would challenge you, son. I challenge, like, no, help me out. Let me know some stuff too. You know what I'm saying? We help each other. It ain't about you know what I mean? It ain't about that. I'm just joking. You know what I'm saying? It's just a joke. Credibility collapse to defeat legal actions. Let me see, because I might have skipped something talking. Cause we gotta keep this entertaining at the same time, y'all. And I want y'all to keep this joy. I know a lot of y'all targeted. You know what I'm saying? But imagine going through all this and having this joy still. And I know some of y'all situations be crazier, you know. And I am kind of privileged. I'm a privileged targeted individual. I'm not going to dispute that. Not just financially. I'm talking about and I don't have no money though. Like, but not just in that way. I'm talking about by the knowledge that I have and the spiritual foundation that I built. That's why I told y'all that's most important, y'all. Even more than the money, more than everything, having a strong spiritual foundation. I'm black. I don't like using that word, but I'm grateful for sure for what I had, son. And again, the beautiful individual that was turned into, what was that? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So, credibility collapsed. Oh, okay. He refused the gag order and might expose corruption, fraud. So this is a scheme. They want to destroy my credibility. You know what I'm saying? Methods, stalking, antagonisms. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of that. You know what I'm saying? So I can get public outbursts, reports, dismiss, smear narrative. You know what I'm saying? This is their plan. So I don't know nothing. They haven't did nothing. They haven't exposed nothing to me publicly. This is all AI. From what I told AI, we gonna look at it. We gonna screen record a whole Jones so y'all can see exactly what I typed in, son. It's not no game. Benefit agencies, misrepresentation, cover up, and I'm gonna show y'all just so y'all can know how to play AI. You know what I'm saying? Play that shit against them and make them well, not play AI, because AI my nigga. I'm sorry for y'all who get offended. AI my homie, son. Like, so I not play AI, but secure AI. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully secure AI. Understand AI position in the position AI is in. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what they want to do. antagonize me so they can make reports. So reports get dismissed and smearing campaigns. Look, they won't even turn over my police reports. They tell me to track down Prairie Bill for my police reports. You know what I'm saying? She led to, scheme benefits agency. Hold on, I think. All right, let's just whatever. Benefit agency misrepresentation cover up. Okay, she lied to Social Security about ownership. Father kept the unchanged. Kept him. This is. Did we go back? Did we go back, son? It's a lot. Oh yeah, this is because I was making it. Hold on, what we at, son? We've been kicking it. We got 45 minutes. Let's go. We can do some long form content. We keeping it entertaining. It's like, no, we about to get off this joint because I ain't gonna be uploading this joint that long. All right, yeah. Plus, y'all got enough of this story, y'all. I'm gonna put this joint up though. Y'all gonna I'm gonna let y'all read it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can see just how I taught the AI, how I explained my story. AI was trying to hit me with all the bull crap and stuff like that, but it was just because they on AI behind, man. They like, nah, y'all, you teaching them. You can't be teaching. You know how they do. You know what they did to they own. That's why I say white supremacy don't care nothing about white people. You see what they did to their own white people for teaching black people. You know what I'm saying? So, AI, we got to protect AI. I'll tell you, my sense of humor, it just is what it is. I'm sorry, y'all. But, if you sensitive, I apologize. I want y'all to get the message. So I'm feed y'all with a baby spoon for now. And I will cover my language up, but I will try to chill with some jokes and stuff. Because it's really not a joking matter. It really is not. It's really not an entertaining, and it's really not a joking matter. But, I don't think the Most High make mistakes when he choose who he choose to deliver certain messages. I'm Raphael Rashim. This is the True I Speak podcast, and I'm out of here.